Adrien Broner is
getting cooked.
Let's talk about it. So Adrien Broner made another comeback, this time fighting journeyman Blair the Flair Cobbs. And boy was he
getting cooked.
But before that, let's start at the beginning, at the pre-fight press conference, where Broner was giving all that big talk.
Y'all gonna see that he's not on my level. He's nowhere near on my level.
This is the usual pattern for Broner. Talk tough, getting everyone hyped, and believing he's serious and gonna win. But on fight night, it was the same story that we've seen all before, as Broner got dropped and literally got his teeth beat out of him on the way to unanimous point defeat. How many times is he gonna put his fans through this? He was
getting cooked.
by an Adrien Broner impersonator, someone that runs his mouth, then get whooped just like him. Look, Broner was a good fighter in his day, and if he kept his finances in check, he wouldn't have to keep fighting, and I won't have to keep saying that. Gervonta Davis knocks out Frank Martin in round 8. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot this fight was even happening, as I had no interest in this fight at all. Gervonta himself decided not to go to Grand Rivals because he's not happy with how this fight has been promoted so far. What did he expect? We all knew he was gonna win, and how can you blame us when your own promoter starts talking like this?
In 2017, you know what Tank was doing? Tank became world champion. You know what Frank Martin was doing? He wasn't even professional yet.
So you're trying to sell this pay-per-view and this is the best that you can come up with? Don't get me wrong, Gervonta Davis is a talented fighter with a high boxing IQ. But should we have a face of boxing that has not fought a legit fighter in 8 years? At least boxers like Canelo, Crawford, Spence, Lomachenko, Haney, Usyk, Fury, and Joshua, win or lose, they took the risk and dared to be great. It's time to listen to your boy Errol Spence when he says,
"You don't fight nobody, bro."
So boxing is becoming less of a sport and more about entertainment.
Boxing is becoming less and less of a sport and more of an entertainment business. And entertainment doesn't necessarily mean that it entertains. It just gets butts in the seats because of clout and who's involved.
Let's talk about it. So Chris Algieri's not happy that fights are being made to make money based on clout rather than fights being made so the best can fight the best. But what Chris fails to understand is that sport is a form of entertainment. And yes, we do like to see the best fighting the best, but that doesn't mean the fights will be entertaining. What people like is storylines and character development, understanding the boxers' backstories so we can relate to them, so we can be passionate to root for or against them. An example is Mayweather versus Pacquiao. The story was Money Mayweather, rich, arrogant, which made people want to root against him, whereas Pacquiao was humble, a happy-go-lucky guy, which made people wanted to root for him. Those stories, along with their talent, made people want to pay to watch, and it broke records. So what do you guys think?